What's going on, guys? This is Dude, and welcome to my NHL 14 playoff tree. This is going to be that simulation deal that you guys have been seeing around YouTube lately. And first, let me just say that I'm well aware that everybody is doing one of these on YouTube. But I figured I might as well do one myself, see what I come up with. Personally, I'm going with the St. Louis Blues as the Stanley Cup champs because I'm a Blues fan and I'm biased. What can I say? I'm an honest guy. That being said, I'm not going to go through any of the details about any of the other teams. They're all great teams. They're there for a reason. They all have an opportunity to win the Stanley Cup. I'm not going to pretend that I know everything there is to know about hockey. I'm not going to pretend that I know everything there is to know about every single team. I just want to do this because it's fun. And I have to give a big shout out to Yui Bear Gaming, Dustin Yui, because I know that he's been doing this for a really long time. And I don't know if you guys do the Twitter thing or not, but there's been some funny stuff happening on Twitter. A couple people have taken his idea and done their own thing with it. So I just want to give him a shout out. I know he has been doing this for a while, for the past 2 years, I believe. So I sent him a message on Twitter and said, hey, man, is it cool that I do this? And he reassured me that it was perfectly fine. So that being said, we're not going to make it a really long video because there's no sense in doing that because I already know the St. Louis Blues are going to win. So let's go ahead and get into this simulation mode and see what happens. All right, so here we go, guys. The reason why I picked the St. Louis Blues is, number one, because I'm biased. That's the biggest thing. You know, I want to see my Blues win a Stanley Cup. We've never won one in St. Louis, and I'd really enjoy having that moment, having that victory. I think it would just be phenomenal. And I also failed to mention who I believe is going to be in the finals with St. Louis, and I feel like it's going to be Boston. Boston's a really good team. They've been playing really, really good hockey, and I just feel like they're definitely going to do some impressive things in the playoffs. But that being said, anything can happen. It's the playoffs, you guys. Who knows what's going to happen? These are just my opinions. You know, you guys are, I'm sure some of you guys are going, well, what the fuck? How come you're not picking my team? You know, and it's nothing against anybody. It's just, what I think's going to happen. And I'm probably freaking wrong. I mean, the Blues could win or lose in the first round to Chicago. I mean, Chicago's a great team. You know, they really are. They're a great team. So, anything can happen. And, obviously this is just for fun. So let's see what happens in this first round here against the Blackhawks. And we're going to simulate all the way up until Saturday. And we'll see what happens. We got a W there. I got another W and a loss. And a W and a loss. All right. All right. Let's simulate up to this day. And a W. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. So the Blues advance to the second round, and looks like they're going to take on Colorado. Now that's going to be a good game. Let's look at the playoff tree real quick and see where else we're sitting. So looks like Colorado, Minnesota. That was a pretty close game. Pretty good back and forth there. Let's see what else we got here. I don't feel like Dallas is going to beat Anaheim. I don't feel like that's going to happen. But then again, you never know. So I don't think San Jose is going to lose to LA either. So I don't know. It's like I said, this is just for fun. Who knows really what's going to happen. And look at that. Detroit taking it to Boston 4-0. Wow. I don't think that's going to happen. If anything, it's going to be a close game, and it's going to come down to the wire. Like I said, just predictions. Let's see here. We got Columbus beating Pitt. Now, I could see that. But, Columbus kind of gave it up last night when I was watching the game. They were playing great. They were playing great hockey. And then they just kind of fell apart there at the end. They're in the third. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens with that one. That should be an interesting series to watch. What else we got? Tampa Bay and Canadians. I don't know. I don't really know. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not going to pretend that I really know much about a lot of these other teams because I don't. I'm not a fake guy. I know about my Blues and a couple other teams here and there, and I read Sports Illustrated and all that stuff, and look on the websites and look on the news and check out what's going on in the NHL world. But I'm not going to pretend that I know everything. Let's see here: New York Rangers and Philly. That I could see that happening. But like I said, just predictions, just guesses. So let's go back and see how the Blues do in the second round. All right. So we've got Colorado. This should be a good game. Should really be a good game. All right, let's simulate up to this day. W. Loss. W. Oh, St. Louis. 4-1. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We need to simulate up to, let's simulate up to this day. And simulate up to this day. And simulate up to this day. There we go. Looks like we're playing LA. Fuck. I really, really, really have a soft spot. I wouldn't say a soft spot. I'd say a sort of a hatred for LA. Just because of how many times they've fucked us in the playoffs. And they've just played better. I mean, I thought, we had some good Blues teams in the past, and they just stomped us. So, let's see what else we had going on here. So, Detroit and Tampa Bay. Now, if those two teams were matched up prior to that, I would have said that's probably accurate right there. I could see that happening. And then look at Columbus. Wow. All right. Well, EA's got its own opinion about this, so let's keep running with it and see what happens. Get out of here, and we'll simulate up to Friday. See what happens. Win. Loss. 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 Win. Okay. So it's 2-2 now. Wait a minute. No. It's 2-3. 3-2, however you want to look at it. So this next game is very important. Loss. That's it. Damn it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I freaking knew it. Well, there you go. That sucks. The Blues are out, but whatever. So we're going to go LA Kings, and it looks like it's going to be the Kings and Detroit. I know there's a couple people that I know that are pretty happy about that right now. In the Stanley Cup Finals. So let's take a look at the tree. See where we're standing here. Yep, 4-2. Still not a bad game. I saw Dallas and LA had that game there. We forgot to mention that in the last time. 4-1 Detroit over Columbus. Wow. I don't know. Well, it should be interesting to see who wins this one. I'm gonna go with Detroit winning. I'm gonna go ahead and say Detroit's gonna win right now. So let's see what happens real quick. All right. Loss. WW, loss. All right, so Detroit, I called it, man. Detroit wins the Stanley Cup. I don't really know if that's going to play out like that. It probably won't, but you never know. You really don't. You never know. It's the playoffs, man. Anything can happen in the playoffs. It don't matter what the hell the sport is. Anything can happen. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. Be sure to leave a comment and let me know who you think is going to win the Stanley Cup. See if yours matches up to this. I mean, mine doesn't, but yours might. You might have Detroit winning it all. So let me know in the comments, and we'll catch you next time. Later.